Hi, my name is Pramila Casey, and I'm going to cover my presentations on curriculum design for children. I choose the children of age between 3 to 5 years. This presentation is mainly the part of my course, and I will cover the curriculum philosophy, developmental characteristics, weekly programs, learning environment layout, supervision layout, teaching strategies, and assessment strategies. Now let's move to the first slide, which is curriculum philosophy. I believe children of this age between 3 to 5 years learns best through play, questioning, supportive routines that are familiar to them, and better relationship with their friends. According to the Vygotskis, the true direction of development of thinking is from social to individual, not from individual to social. So my approaches are guided by EYLF principles that covers secure and respectful relationship between children and educators as well as among other children also, partnership with the families of children to support children learning development, high expectations and equity regardless of children's backgrounds and abilities, respect for all the diversities, ongoing learning and practices to meet the needs of children. Now let's move to the developmental characteristics. So I divided the developmental characteristics into social development, emotional development, physical development, cognitive development. So in social development, children of age between 3 to 5 years, they start to build a relationship with their friends through learning and sharing the ideas between each others. Likewise, in emotional development stage, the children will start to understand and express how they're feeling, and they will develop the emotions at this stage. Likewise, in physical development stage, um, they will develop the physical strength through the physical activities like running, jumping, climbing, etc. Likewise, in cognitive development stage, the children will learn to ask the questions, and they will also learn to solve the problems, think and explore the things around them. Now let's move to the another slide which cover the weekly programs. So for the weekly programs, I divided it into two parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1, I divided the day in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So according to the day, I put the topic on each of the day. So on Monday, children can do the storytelling and puppet play sessions. Likewise, in Tuesday, they can do the gardening and watering the plants. Likewise, in the Wednesday, they can do the music learning activities through which they can observe, and it helps in the coordinations between the peers. In part 2, I divided a day into Thursday and Friday. So Thursday, children can go to visit the zoo so they can see the different animals, and they can observe, and also they can learn to observing the animals habitat. On Friday, I divided the activities for the outdoor games. So, through the help of outdoor games, they can develop the physical strengths, and also they can develop their thinking capacity by observing, and the gross motor skills development. They also develop the skills of teamwork through these games. Now, let's move to the learning environment layout. So I made a layout for child development. Um, the main aim of this layout is to promote the physical, social, cognitive safety, explorations, and engagement of child. So as you can see in the picture also, I divided each of the activities to the different rooms. So let's move to the supervision plans. For the supervision plan layout, um, this layout is given is mainly for the outdoor supervisions. You can see the educators are placed into different corners near the water area, climbing area, movement areas, rest areas, and sand area, wherever the children are playing. So, what the supervision plan do? Supervision plan is necessary to ensure child safety and well-being throughout the day. Age between the 3 to 5 years is most active age group who need extra supervisions. So by positioning the educators into key learning zones, we can supervise the children's and we can watch their activities. So for different activities, I indicate the different um, indications, just like supervisors, high risk areas, movement areas, climbing and jumping areas, sand area, water play area, open grass area, rest areas, and garden area. Now let's move to the teaching strategies. So these strategies are aligned with EYLF practices, which covers the scaffolding, modeling, questioning, and narrations. So in scaffolding, um, what it will do is it helps to strengthen the existing abilities of the children's, and likewise the modeling, it will help to demonstrate the behaviors and the skills of children's. And in the questioning, what questioning strategies will do through the questioning strategies, it helps to support the thinking capacities of the children's, and likewise with the narrations strategies, it helps to build the vocabularies by describing the children's actions. Now let's move to the assessment strategies. So for the assessment strategies, um, it informs in making weekly planning, support individual learnings, and track the progress towards the EYLF outcomes. I divided these strategies into anecdotal records, learning stories, checklists, portfolios, and so on. Thank you for listening my presentations.